cut. How long was
Hey
that?
y'all, this is RVA Katana, and Scott is finishing up his class here. So I figure you guys want to watch this. This is some fun stuff.
This is the two ends here. You know, I'm here, I see, I'm surveying. Oh, there's my target. You just go for it.
I'm gonna go put some signage out, but so
You move your foot first. So here. Again, here. Go ahead, Chris.
those who joined us RVA Katana in Richmond, Virginia. And we're going to open up in the next 10, 15 minutes, but in the meantime, Scott is holding his class.
Sorry, Joey. I'm good. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, there you go. The alignment's good. Good job. All right, that's all we're going to do today. All right, which line? Yeah, you really want to have everything together. You can always tell somebody of poor skill when they lead with their hands. You would just dice that up. You really see that with knife fighters, just like Filipino knife fighters. This is a big lesson for them because when you do a lot of knife fighting, so I do a lot of knife fighting. And when you knife fight, anybody who leads with their hand has their hand cut every time, you know. And even a mediocre knife fighter can see that a mile away and cut it. It's really exaggerated with the sword, right? So when you start leading with the hands, it's even worse, right? Because you don't have a short knife that you can, now you got this long weapon. So it's important when you cut here, everything together. You're not leaving anything there. Everything comes together. So as you practice, no matter which cut you do, okay, it's everything together. Everything together. Good point. How about you guys? Lots of micro, yeah. So when you train, you want to focus on the macro, then the micro. Hey.
You guys want
to get some pics of you?
Do you guys want to see some two cool things?
Uh-oh. We got more Nihongo?
One Nihongo and one not Nihongo.
Promise they're cool? Is this the 650 to 700 year old?
This is 6 to 600, 6 to 650.
Koda.
That's the Koda that Steve got. I brought it here, so I thought Kilme was going to be here to look at to get a lacquered or check it out. Okay, so back over here. When you watch too much anime, oh great, we got a lot of jerks this morning. No, that's right. It looks like I'm just catching up with comments. Looks like there are a lot of jerks this morning.
I want to hear what they say.
Oh, just like when you watch too much anime.
Yeah,
I was like, what's wrong? So this is it's 30-inch blade length. So it's a very long sword, a very healthy blade. I was really surprised when we looked at it the second time around. Like how good a shape that blade is.
Non-Bokucho period?
Yeah,
It's hefty. Oh, put up? Yeah. Because swords from that time period were just, you know, your battlefield, Senku Gidai, you know, it's just very beefy blade, you know, you're fighting against.
It has the Osaki, so that's like Scott's, that's his styles.
Yeah. This is the sword we would use in our Ruha. This almost exactly, probably exactly that. That's a Kuki Shinryu. Lots of beef.
It's very wide.
So typically when you look at a sword, you want to first look at the width, then the curvature, then the hamon. So the Japanese, when you look at a sword, our eyes wants to first go right to that hamon. But what you're doing is you want to look at the width. The width tells you, okay, what am I holding? Okay, this is a wide sword, this is an old sword, it's from a certain period. Let me look at the curvature, what type of sword is this, right? Okay, then I look in, then they go further and closer in. So as you start to look at swords, you start to have a process. Or somebody hands you something and says, what's this from? You look at the width, the curvature, and you look at the sword detail.
Okay,
Hi, Chris. Hi, Chris. Have a good holiday.
We got one more to look at?
You got something else here, John?
Yeah, go check the other one out too while you're at it.
Right. Surprise.
That one, well, let's see what people think about it. I won't ruin the surprise.
Hey, Grinch, don't ruin it for us. Yeah, I'm gonna hype it up.
Oh.
So this is a Tati, but what's really cool about this is that this is made of 30% meteorite.
Oh, this is the meteorite.
This is a meteor sword. So what you'll see in what you'll see in the pattern is that it has very irregular looking swirls. It's not like a regular Damascus style pattern welded where it has very regular things, but because the impurities in meteor steel, it just ends up being really super irregular looking.
Oh, neat.
If it was 100% meteor, it's like really cool, but that's like $20,000 sword right there. So 100% meteor.
$20,000. It's walking around money.
Well, yeah, I'm sure the guy in Discord will just jump at the chance. Steve was his name?
I don't think Steve would go for
They
it.
already know the legend of the Steve.
Of course. Steve's reputation precedes him.
Looks to me like, what, didn't he just buy that, what, 8,000 when you said?
So this one right there, he bought.
Yeah.
He did.
We've had our meat hooks on Steve's sword. It's all right. Not for you though?
Have you ever heard the term whale in video games? Or, yeah. I respect it, if you got the money, spend it. Why not? He's really good. Interesting texture in the handle, the whole.
That was a raised. I designed that, so the rest of it was my design.
Oh, it's cool.
The blade was. They just had a blade, and then I was like, "This is what I want done with this blade," and they did it. So
I'm just so used to the cloth wrap that like actually filling the race skin, and it was just surprising.
that was a style that was popular in Tachi prior to, like early on, like Nara, Heian, somewhat in Kamakura.
Are you still live?
What?
You still going live here?
Yeah, we are. I have things live. You can focus it out.
Hey, it's the guy that does the videos.
Yeah.
The Japanese sword have names. Not typically. Some people would name them, or there are named swords made from certain smiths, but it's really a fantasy anime thing. It's not common.
I named mine Skippy.
What the hell?
Yeah, are you okay?
I was gonna catch it and decide.
Oh, no, yes, that's not right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
You wanted to be free.
Yep.
It's pretty amazing, right?
It's,
Yeah.
with the temperature changing, all the scabbards, everything changes.
Shrink.
That's one thing to pay attention to in your own swords is that, especially when the weather is changing,
All right.
you get all kinds of changes in the wood and the
I'll take a
fit. So
picture
you always
of
have to
you
give more
and
care.
Smith will come on.
Can you come?
It's still alright, nothing damage on it, or?
I'm going to move this over here so you can see me continue to unbundle the shop. And then I will answer questions as we go. Hey, Bara.
Hold a little higher above your eyes.
That's the day, that's why I've never sat down.
Good job.
Like,
Good job today.
Damn. Swords are trying to kill me today. Another one just slipped out.
You cursed over there today?
I think it's How you doing?
I'm well, how are you?
All right. That's good.
Hello.
Be careful, the swords are a little loose because of the cold temperatures. And so be careful when you always secure the handle.
Okay.
You pull them down.
Secure handle.
Yeah,
Got
secure
it.
the handle.
Got it. Got it. I'm in it.
Oh, you're coming here today? Come to visit us?
Yeah. No.
I'm Scott. How are you? What's your name?
I'm Johnny.
Hey, Johnny. Where are you from? Norfolk?
Norfolk. Yeah.
Norfolk. Oh, right on. You're not from there, though.
No, I'm from Georgia.
Yeah, if you look around, you can take them out about 50% of the way. Please don't touch the blade with your finger.
Okay.
I don't care if you cut yourself. It's more about, oh, you're the one who said you'd come with white gloves.
Yeah.
That really isn't necessary, but I mean, if you want to, yeah.
Wow.
All right.
Are you in the military?
I am.
Everyone tries to rob your store, they would be in for a shock. Well, I don't know about that. Let's see. Do Japanese swords have names? Oh, like Scott answered that. There are some, by the way.
There's some, but it's kind of rare. It's
Usually the
it's not
national
common.
treasures. The national treasures will have names. Let's see. I'm from Georgia. Cool, Caleb. I want to inquire about a sword. You studied Gumdo. Well, we don't have much in terms of Korean swords. In fact, our last Korean sword sold yesterday. It was a Samkamdo.
Just had a guy drive up.
And so, yeah. And Sandy Pepper 22. Once again, I'm catching up with comments now. I was just setting up the shop.
On 95.
Can we buy these online? Where are you located? We are located in Richmond, Virginia. You can buy them at RVA Katana.
Something in particular?
.com, RVAKatana.com. We do have black blades.
Yeah, feel free to look around. So I'm just
There are black.
the Black Samurai.
No, I'm sorry. It was like brown.
Brown wrap. Brown hand
Brown wrapped, and there was like a palm one that I liked as well.
This is the Gold Plum. That's a $70 sword. Was there a price around a price point?
So I'm buying a sword for me and my son. For him, maybe like $100. For me, maybe like 150. So up to about.
Do you do movie swords? We have some movie swords.
70 to 150. There's two types of steels on this rack.
Do you have black? Okay, so here's some movie swords here. Actually, these are
We're selling for 70.
video game swords. The movie swords we do have are all from like Japanese one. Here's Saka. We have our last Saka sword,
The Gold Plum.
the year
Now,
sword.
these other swords, there
That's
are
about black
these
blades.
two, this one, and these two. They use a 1060 folded blade.
We cannot deliver to Ireland, sadly.
These are 150.
How much of the Meteorite katanas are available? We have one Meteorite Tachi. They just showed it. It's $2,000. So it is a little bit expensive. We don't have the Bloodsport katana. We do have Zoro
That's a
swords.
proper Hamon. Now, on the
Zoro
Black
swords right over
Samurai,
here.
It's an etched Hamon. It's wire brushed. So that's kind of.
What would you recommend for starting practice on Iaito above a bamboo one? So in Iaito, Caleb, in Iaito, IAITO, if you go to our website and look up IAITO, you'll see it there. They are stainless steel swords, so you can touch it all you want without having to worry about it rusting. But you cannot cut with it, obviously. Do you have a Gladius? We do have a Gladius. And Scott is with the customer, so I will multitask here and show you. This is the Gladius that we have in shop. We can get you a new one. This one some customer touched, unfortunately, and we didn't see it in time. We didn't know. And basically, your oils can corrode the polish. This is a very easy fix, but we just haven't gotten around to it because we're all
I'm
so
trying to
busy.
geek it out right now. I'm so sorry.
It's almost like decision paralysis, you know, it's like so many.
Which steel they made from? It really depends on what kind of steel. There are, we have some from 1045 steel, 1060, 1095. Spring steels like 9260, 5160. We have some exotic steels like SX105V, shock steels like S5, which are super durable. Let's see. What is my favorite? It changes all the time. What's the difference in metallurgy? Oh, wow, that's hard to say. I mean, that's a complicated question. The Iaito, we have one with a black wrap and blue wrap. Dan the man. Black wrap and blue wrap. When Scott is done, we can pull them out. They're kind of in a weird place. What did actual samurai use? They use katana, but usually as a sidearm. Thank you. These are beautiful swords. Thank you. I ordered the copper chrysanthemum last night. Couldn't resist anymore. Okay, cool, Insanity Pepper. I saw that order come in. Can we see a tsunami sword? There are some that we call tsunami hamon. It's not an official name for a hamon, but for example, if you look at this one here, the hamon line has that really squiggly lines. I can't see it. If you can see it, let me go. I don't know if you can see the hamon line. So we call this a tsunami style just because of the waves in it.
It's a 700-year-old.
600.
600.
We don't want to misrepresent by 100 years. Do you have any Melioka steel katanas? I'm not sure what that is. Sorry. We do have wakizashis. Sharpest sword? Hard to say. We have over 500 swords in stock, and so who knows which one is sharpest. It's not really that important as much as how well it retains an edge. We do have Tanto over here on TikTok, or sorry, on YouTube. We have lots of Tanto over here. Merry Christmas self-checkout. Hey, Coalescence. Smaller knife called the one that looks like a mini katana. It's called a Tanto. The most expensive one we have. Do we sell blades only? We can. The most expensive one we have in stock at the current moment is one of these Tachi. This Handachi right here. This one is 875, and it is slipping out of its saya. This is one of the things you have to look out for. We keep it cold in here, and because of that, things get loose. So you always have to be careful with these sort of things when your swords, when you have temperature changes. Odachi, we have Odachi over here.
Or, yeah, just text me.
We have these Odachi on the bottom over here. These are 33 and 34 inch long. And we have this giant Odachi up here that's 47 inches long. Why are your swords so dominating expensive? Well, we have some starting at $70 too. We have some for 70. So it just happened. You guys are happening to catch the eye of the expensive ones because they're the prettiest. But we have them starting at $70. Functional swords. How do I contact for purchase? Go to rvakatana@gmail.com or just go to rvakatana.com. When is Nidai Kitetsu going into the online shop? Whenever we can have time to take pictures. We've been so freaking busy here. We haven't had a chance. Texas Highlander, there are several Chinese sword manufacturers that make katana. Do they make equality? What is your opinion on Chinese-made functional katana? Well, most of what we had are Chinese-made ones, and it really depends on where you go. Yes?
Nidai Kitetsu will be on the website in 15 minutes.
Nidai Kitetsu in 15 minutes. So let's see. Is it real? What do you mean by real? Favorite wakizashi, and can you show it, please? Favorite wakizashi, I'm not even sure. You know what? My favorite wakizashi is one of the brand new ones that we got in. Let me come over here to this side. I'm one for bling. That's right. Let's show it here. So this is a very blingy wakizashi right here. It has ray skin on the handle. It's got this gorgeous Sanmai style blade, which is a laminated. They take a folded steel and laminate it to a hard steel core. So there's a lot more detail that goes into that. But I'm also in for shapes too. This is my favorite style wakizashi. This is called a Naginata Naoshi style wakizashi. It's forged to look like a Naginata blade. Once upon a time, in Naginata, which is a polearm, the samurai would take the Naginata and reshape the blade to form wakizashi or sometimes even katana, depending on the length. I actually have one that's coming from Japan called a Nagama, which is fairly similar to that. All right, those are not on the website yet, but these will be in the near future. All right, trying to catch up with comments. Sorry, people. I know we're really busy here. What's happening? Cook Antique. Thank you, Cook, for answering the questions I didn't realize you were on. We do have the Virgil Katana from Devil May Cry. We have two versions of it. We have a clay-tempered regular length, 27.5 inch, and then also a longer 9255 spring steel version over here. So that one is 35 inch long blade length. The other is 27.5. Are they handmade? There are humans involved. It's not totally machine made. They are forged. It's right around 3,000 US. What are we talking about? Oops. All right, thank you, you guys are great. Thank you. Yes, you can call the store, but not right now because our phones are being used. But yeah, you can call us at 804-571-2229. And we lost our TikTok feed. I don't know why my phone keeps crashing when I'm on TikTok. It's the only time it ever crashes. I think TikTok has it out for me.
I saw, because in the Last Samurai there was because see in Naruto because now by Taekwondo they said that.
Sorry, people we froze and we are back. I don't know, my phone crashed. I have no idea why that happened, and I am sorry about that, but we are back. And all the questions that you asked that I didn't answer, feel free to ask them again, because obviously I missed it when the phone crashed. We are back. Anything that guys else you want to see or want to hear about? Scott will be available to answer questions in a few minutes as well.
So, yeah. I mean, he has a store in the mall.
Do you have delivery to the UK? Sadly, we cannot deliver to the UK. Emma Shusui. Yes, we do have Emma and Shusui over here. So right down at the bottom there, the Shusui. And that's Emma actually. And where's Shusui? We do have Shisui. Oh, it's right lower there. So we do have Emma and Shisui. We do have the 1,000 Demon Dagger sword. We have it right here. That is the 1,000 Demon Dagger. Go to our website, RVA Katana. All white ones. We sold our last all white sword. We will be getting another one in the future. It was a Wakizashi Daisho set, but all we have right now is the Wakizashi up there. Let's see. Didn't I just say no to UK? Customs will seize it. Yes, Cook is correct. It's not. They will not 100% seize it, but you'll have to be careful. That's the main thing. I have mine's dull for reasons. Hey, bud, can you show me the blue tsunami katana y'all have? I was looking at it online. That's one of my favorite swords. I will show you here. You want to show off the blue tsunami? We're gonna let Scott take over because he's better looking than I am, or at least he thinks he is. I love this sword. It's so beautiful. We do not have Hanzo swords from Kill Bill. How much does one katana cost? Which is the cheapest and which is the most expensive? The cheapest we have is $70 for a functional sword. The most expensive one we have is probably in the thousands. We actually have some antiques. Holland, I believe we can ship to Holland. We can ship to the Philippines. The longest sword we have is called a Claymore. And then we also have a Nodachi. Can you show some of the practice katana, like as in doll ones? Yeah, so there's the Nodachi, or sorry, the Claymore. And up there is the Nodachi. Those are some of our longest. Plus we have the Nagamaki. The blade isn't long, but the handle is. That's about 6 feet worth of sword there. For those of you who are not, who do not use freedom units, that's freedom units. 180 centimeters. For those of us who do not use freedom units. And I have Tanjiro's blade and it's functional. Awesome, so do we.
Sweet.
We do not ship to the UK,
We have 2 of them right here.
And wow, YouTube is really quiet today. YouTube people, if you have questions, but Baritone Piercer, if you're still on, we're not ready to take calls at the moment because we are live. But after our live shuts down, you can call us. I mean, you can call now, but we won't answer.
I'll get this Meteorite.
Most popular, very hard to say. Hattori Hanzo, no. Hattori Hanzo was a spy and a samurai, but not a swordsmith.
Hattori Hanzo wasn't a sword maker, so there's the stuff you see in the movies isn't always real.
The stuff you see with Quentin Tarantino is not usually real.
Starsky Troopers never happened.
What? It might. Oh, question? Did you have a question?
No.
You're a Starsky Troopers fan? You know it's real.
Best thing ever.
I know.
Do you want to live forever?
One on very top. It's lagging. Sorry about that. Is it lagging for anybody else? Hey, Anbu. Long time no see, as in yesterday. This is a DMC3 sword. This one's a little loose today. We did not have the heat on because all the swords are stored away in like small rooms and the scabbards get too tight. So now they're a little loose because it's so cold in here. Woo! So, Nidai Kitetsu. Oh, the thing just broke too. You just broke the frickin' rack. So we got to fix that today. Bankai. We do have Ichigo sword. Where do we have? Oh, right down here. We have 2 versions of the Bankai now. There are 2 that we have to fix. Who is a famous Japanese sword maker? Probably Masamune is the most famous. Scott's breaking stuff. Do you guys have katanas that are FSK 14? I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, it's laggy. Sorry about that.
No, how do I get it out?
Oh, you have to be a pure heart.
So yeah, we have the Ichigo Bankai over here. Scott's busy with customers. This is the basic Bankai.
Yeah, so typically in Japan, I saw something face in a sword shop. So the way you draw a sword is like this.
Scott behind you.
Somebody you're done with that.
I don't want Scott to butt me like he did the rack. Here's the new Sandai Kitetsu with the longer chain. Check out the if you ever go to Japan, this is the manji, not a bad German thing. Check out the tip on this sword. It's mean. I love this guy. We just got this in stock earlier this week. So we have 2 versions of the. That's right. Yeah. Scott is going to get pictures of the Nidai up, so we'll have the Nidai Kitetsu up in 15 minutes. Can you flex the Tachi on top? That is the Afro Tachi. Let's see, it's 1060 steel from the Afro Samurai. Okay. Vietnam, I think we can, but I am not 100% sure. All white wooden bleach. We don't have, actually we do have one, come to think of it. And if you're calling in, I'm sorry, I can't answer right now. If you're calling from Boston, I think it's a Boston number. We can't answer because we're on the live. Yeah. What kind of sword will Santa use in Christmas? Probably one that's red and green or red and white. We have plenty of red and white swords. He'll use it as camouflage. So here's some red and white swords over here. So we do have Zoro swords right over here. Bro, send me a sword. Denmark we can ship to. Are they super sharp? No. The swords we carry are generally not. We have a few that are super sharp, but most are just sharp. They are sharp. Super sharp, you do not want a super sharp sword unless you're only going to be cutting soft targets. How much does the cheapest one cost? $70. Yeah, I bet Santa would like a red sword. I want an Ichigo Bankai. We just showed it. Can you show me an ancient samurai sword? Here are some in here. There's one in here that's 500 years old. It's not ancient. To me, ancient is over 1,000 years old. But here are 500. There's some 500-year-old swords in there. Can you ship to Germany? Yes, no problem. We have shipped several to Germany. Personal favorite changes. What metal is used in the blade? Various types of steel. Green ones. We have lots of green ones. Like green wrap, green scabbards. We have a lot. Here's some over here. The Moritaka line. Lots of green. Go to our website. Look up Moritaka. Go to our website and look up green, and you will see these things. Dakota, can I see your Ianto, by the way? I just want to see what it looks like. What is the weirdest sword? World War II. We have one World War II Gunto in the back over here. It's made of railway steel. Who's going to attempt to make a whole sword store? I guess we did, right? Here we are. Celtic neck. On the rusted fingerprints, a little rust eraser or 00 steel will work a little perfectly. Yeah, we can definitely clean that. We just haven't had a chance to because we're so busy, always busy doing other things. I want to see the new one you got, the one we got you.
I don't have that with me right now.
Or do you have the Wakizashi though, right? I saw you with that. Longest sword is probably that Nodachi up there, if not the Claymore over here. Let's see. We do not have any kunai. People always ask us, but we do not. Saijo Wazamono. We don't have any Saijo Wazamono. Yeah. It would be nice. I wish I had a Saijo Wazamono, but no such.
I found it, John.
Oh, what did you find?
The Hanjo Masamune was in here the whole time.
Oh, wow.
I found it. It was under this trailer park. Got burned down, and I found the Hanjo Masamune in a chest 3 feet in the dirt.
The oldest sword that we have here is 500 years old. Actually, we currently have one that someone else bought there that's 600 and some years old. But the oldest one we have here is 500. The oldest one I own might be 1,000 years old. You doing okay there?
Yeah, I'm kind of torn
Feel
between two.
free to. I mean, you feel free to interrupt over here. I don't mind at all.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
Just holler, Scott. I got you, bro.
When is cutting day? I don't know. We were thinking about cutting today, but we knew we were going to be busy. Here's the Rengoku sword right over there. You cannot order one to the UK, sorry. Tanjiro sword is above it right there. So Tanjiro, there's Rengoku over here. Let's see. The sword from Sekiro. We actually have 3 swords from Sekiro now. So here,
How did you
right over
find
here.
so many clothes the same color as that kimono? I don't know how you did.
Oh,
Just woke up and made it color.
I didn't have a chance to look at the suit. Those are really pretty. They did a really good job on those. I'm really
and
impressed.
I was really worried about the pink and green, but it came out really nice.
Yeah, I didn't see them yet.
Pink and green.
Pink and green, sorry.
I'm a side slander in the face.
Hold on.
One for Christmas, my 2 front teeth.
Yeah, that was a custom order.
Let's see. Sasuke sword from Naruto. We do? Yes. That is the gold plum, or the red plum. Did you see the hamon?
I did.
It's a beautiful sword.
What I'm super excited about. I'm gonna take this one.
We have a brand new one in box.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
absolutely. All right, cool.
Do you have Jetstream? We do not.
So this one's gonna be for me, and
Uh-huh.
then, God, I'm trying to find one for my son. I'm just not sure which one.
What colors does he like? It's a $100 budget for him, right?
Well, I can go up to 150. That's
Mhm.
or whatever over YouTube. He would like black mostly. This guy, but it has that false hamon on there, right?
Oh, you want a real hamon?
Well, either a real hamon or none whatsoever.
Okay, so the real hamon that you're looking at, 150, you could get the Sea Dragon over here. And I don't remember if this one has, this one, so this one's 100. I don't know if he likes black and gold.
That one works.
Yeah.
We'll do that one.
This is the Cloud Dragon. So we're going to show a Cloud Dragon and a red plum. Okay, people, sorry, let's see, we are talking to customers, and Scott, can you come over and entertain while I handle the,
Sorry.
that's all right. keep the numbers going. We're tag teaming because we did a mark here today, right?
All right. What's that? Yeah, we'd use a mark. So let's see. I'm going to be behind the cameras. You got Scott. We don't have gut sword, unfortunately. We do have bookend. They're $25. We don't have on our website. You know, you may want to buy like from eBogu, e-bogu.com. They have pretty good prices too. Just a basic bookend we have for $25. We do have Michonne sword from The Walking Dead. And this is a new one that we got. This one is
We also have it in wood.
Yeah, we have a wood version, and we have this one's MN65 spring steel, which is really, really nice. So we've had several different versions of this, but this is the one I think we're going to keep. We've had some people look at this as closest to the actual sword that Michonne used, and she's the sexiest chick on the planet. She's amazing, isn't she? Great actress. She was awesome in Wakanda first. She does her own stunts. It's just awesome. But yeah, we have this one in stock. It's $200. It's on our website, RVAKatana.com.
Feel free to look around.
all right. What else can I show you guys into for you?
Look at it, right?
On the rusted fingerprints, a rust eraser, steel wool will work a little perfectly. Yeah, you got that. Celtic Knight knows. If you know, you know. He knows. Are katana illegal in the UK? They're not illegal, but
There are some laws.
there's some new laws in the UK. We really feel for you, Insanity Pepper. We can no longer ship there because they confiscate them, which, you know, there's a whole lengthy process. There are some people that can get them through, but it's a bureaucratic process. So we really feel for you guys because we were shipping to the UK for quite a while.
Oh yeah. Pull that there at the top.
Michonne's Katana we do have. We do have the Enma. The Enma is right here. We do have the Enma.
Do you know how to clean and take care of them? I don't. Okay, I'll do that on this one.
Here is your store. Can you ship to the U.S.? We are in the U.S. We're in Richmond, Virginia, pal, and we ship everywhere in the United States.
Alaska, Hawaii are a little expensive. Puerto Rico as well.
I earned a live just to say that too. Are you open the day after Christmas?
We're not open on Mondays in general.
We're not open on Mondays, but the day after Christmas we will be open. Yes.
We won't. Not the day. Oh, the day after Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be here. So Tuesday, I'll be here Tuesday, 11 to 6. So if you're in Richmond, come see us. Zoro's Black Blade. Yes, we have that. Are they full size or shorter? They are full size. What's the most expensive?
It's always fun to see.
We just sold an $8,000 sword a couple days ago. The most expensive right now in the shop's probably $3,000. It's an antique sword. Yeah, we have lots of Demon Slayer here. Lots of Demon Slayer. Pretty much name it, we got it. Where is your store? We are in Richmond, Virginia, in the United States, in the state of Virginia, in Richmond, the capital. We're on Cary Street, 1909 West Cary, 2 doors down from Shindig's in the Fan, across from the BP. Here, I'll show you. You probably know where this. If you're in Richmond, see, there's the BP station. There's Shindig's. There's old Shindig's there, and here's us. so yeah, we're right on Cary Street. So if you're in Richmond, come down and see us. 1909 West Cary. Virgil's Yamato, we have two versions. We have a long version and we have a shorter version with a really nice hamon on it. Okay, the expensive one. What about it? Can we see the Sasuke sword from Naruto when you're free? Oh yeah, I'll show you right here, buddy. So this is Sasuke's grass cutter. It'd be nice if I held it the right way. It was put backwards. So I have that one, and we actually have it in white as well. And these are 150. These are 150. So these are sharp, and they will cut. Google has the address. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I like how your shop looks. It looks cool. Looks sharp. Oh, thanks. You know, we John and I built these racks, and we just rolled these racks. I just taught a class here this morning, and you know, we kind of just like instant sword shop. We just roll these racks out. It's a sword shop, so usually we keep the racks away in these little rooms or stock rooms, and we just kind of pull them out. So it's fun. It's a hobby for us. John and I. My wife and I have a Japanese translation interpretation company. John has an acupuncture clinic in the West End. So John owns the building, but this is his martial arts school. So he teaches Kung Fu, and I teach classical Kenjutsu and Batojutsu. The pictures on the wall there, that's Ip Man. Ip Man's nephew is John's teacher. So he's got a pretty badass pedigree if you know who Ip Man is. Hattori Hanzo's sword we do not have. We don't have that stuff. We're not big fans of anything Quentin Tarantino does, so fuck that guy. He's he constantly pushes Asians all together, lumps them all together, and we're not big fans. But you know, you do you. If you like it, you like it. We don't have the Nodachi from for honor. That's an awesome sword too. Highlander Immortal, we don't have that. We don't have any Highlander swords.
We don't need to say. So what?
Do you have any just for display and not sharp? Yeah, we do. We do. We have some display swords up here. That's like swords that you'd see like in a, you know, if you went to a Japanese restaurant and had like a suit of armor and some swords. We do have those, but they're pretty inexpensive.
Okay.
Got to see. We got to see One Piece. So One Piece, we got a lot from One Piece. So for One Piece, we have. Well, we have the Black Enma here. We have the Ame no Habakiri, Sandai Kitetsu. We have the Nidai Kitetsu. I'm taking pics now. We have the Wado Ichimonji, the Enma, the Yubishiri, and the Shisui. So we do have those. Black and red sword. Man, we have a lot of black and red swords. Which black and red do you want to look at? Which one did you get? Red Plum?
Red Plum and the Cloud Dragon.
Oh, Cloud Dragon's nice, man.
Thank you.
No, we don't have that. All Japanese swords, Western swords. Yeah, we love swords from every culture. We say, John and I say all swords matter because all cultures matter and all cultures have a sword. You go to any culture far enough, you're going to find a sword. Not just Asian, European, but African and the Americas. You're going to find swords in their histories, and we're just big history nerds. So we do have some Western swords here. We've got some two-handers, long swords. We have, and we just got a lot of stuff. We've got a Corsair, and we have some here as well. We've got a Viking sword. Claymore, side sword. So the only Viking sword I have left is this one. This is the Hanwei Tinker Viking, so I do have that one. Remember when Scott didn't know the One Piece names, how far he's come? Rob, it's true, because I don't watch One Piece because I don't have 5 years to catch up with your asses. Holy shit, 1,100 episodes. But yeah, like when you work here long enough, Rob, I actually was doing a video and I called the Hanjiro Suba, I called it Tanjiro. I was so embarrassed. But you know, you work around this stuff all day long, it all just kind of flows together. Japanese Sanmai Katana, we have. Okinawa Katana, I don't know what that is. Where's the store located? We're in Richmond, Virginia. Most expensive is $3,000. Hey, how you doing? Hello from Romania. Romania. Can you guys please show a very beginning friendly katana for shopping things like
Why do you
fun?
say Romania with an Italian accent?
Romania.
Dracula accent.
So, hey, Romania, my Romanian friend. If you want a good sword for cutting, for chopping, we really recommend these Moritaka. They're on our website. Type in Vortex, V-O-R-T-X, Z-E-X. These are the Vortex. So these are, you out of here?
I am. Thank you so much. It was so good to meet you guys. You too.
I hope to see you again.
Absolutely. Thank you.
So these are the Vortex from Moritaka. They're 9260 spring steel. So, you know, if your cuts aren't really good, if your angles aren't good, you don't run the risk of bending, breaking, or chipping the blade. You gotta really think about that. Some of these T10 blades and carbon steel blades, if your angles aren't good, you'll bend them. I've bent dozens of swords over the years learning. So that's why we love these. They're $200 US, so really inexpensive. Nice tight wrap, real ray skin, nice thin scabbard. They have buffalo horn reinforcement, so really good for $200. Type in Vortex on our website. We have them in different colors with different sword guards, different Suba, but really, really good value. We love them. We sold dozens of them. We sold out. We finally got more in, but they're very, very popular. With practitioners, they're popular because the scabbard is thin, much like a Japanese sword, Nihonto.
Ninja Gaiden sword, we will be getting it.
Yeah, we sold those fast.
Yeah, they went out really fast. The 3,000-year-old sword is in a case right now, sort of hard to get to.
Yeah, it's the day before. We're kind of really busy today, so we're kind of.
If we have a spare moment, because Scott wants to put a thing online, we have a customer in here, so between the two of us, we will try to get to it, but we maybe we can show it later. Cool.
Any questions I can answer?
Insanity Pepper. Katana no koto ski. Blue tie, please. Blue tie. We don't have a blue tie. You got some tantos. We have lots of tanto. We have a wall of tanto. We have a great wall of tanto. We've actually sold a lot of tanto, so we don't quite have the wall we used to. Ghost of Tsushima, we do have. There's the tanto right there, and the katana we might have sold out of. Oh, here's the katana right there for the Ghost of Tsushima right there. It's made of that one. We carry it in T10 clay temper, but that one is a MN60, 65 MN. Where are they manufactured? Mostly in Longtren. The longest katana we have is an Odachi, right there, 47.5 blade inch. Do you want a kitten? No, I don't really care for cats. Weirdest katana sword. Really hard to say which one is the weirdest. Amazing, thank you. I will take a look on the site. The one you showed looks just perfect for the first sword for you. Awesome, never. Battle ready? Yes, we don't like that term, but yes, full tang and charm.
Nice. Looks nice. Thank you. High quality leather wrap handle. We say for that, go to Cloudhammer, cloudhammerforge.com. They have, some people say it's like wearing a leather jacket. It's very smooth. It feels very nice. So we have several leather handles on cloudhammerforge.com. We do have Emma from One Piece. I'm going to come back around this way. And here is Emma from One Piece. Over here. Purple blade.
And they just fire 2 shots and they make so fresh sounds.
I'm trying to put that in the one open spot. That's the one that Scott broke today.
I'm sorry.
No worries. It's not like it's hard to fix. Let's see. Any S5 in stock? Yes, we do have a couple of S5 left. We've actually almost sold out of them for now, but we will be getting some more soon. Let's see. We have the S5 Surging Dragon and the Goldfire. So we have 2 S5 shock steel swords in stock at the present moment. I'm trying to move some of these things around so everything is organized the way I like it.
There's specific plot things that happened in the last season that you don't know what happened.
What I need to email for status of my order if I haven't got an update since buying. Code Blue. If you had your email, Code Blue, if you ordered in the last day, we're trying to catch up with orders right now. So you might not have gotten it, but Code Blue, you should have gotten one if we've already fulfilled it. But feel free to send me an email, rvakatana@gmail.com. Okatanas, we have Okatanas right over here. These are 29-inch long. 29-inch long, really deep curve. They cut like a dream, and plus they sing because this bohi is just. See where that bohi, the groove terminates? When we swing it, it sings. It really has a big whoosh sound, like what we call tachikaze. Wind from the sword, which that kind of sounds a little bit like a fart, but hey, a sword fart. Let's call it that. Definitely will get my sword from you when I finally get one. Awesome. Luffy sword. We don't have, I don't know which one Luffy had. We have several One Piece swords, but yeah. The White Emperor. I'm not sure what that is. We don't. Ninja Soto. Ninja Noto. We don't have that. Perfect. Appreciate you guys. Have found sword talk. Yeah, Code Blue. Send us an email and I'll look into it. Do you have 31-inch? We do. We have Cloudhammer from Cloudhammer. We have some 31-inch swords right over here. We only have 2 at the moment, the Practical Tachi and the Handachi, that are 31 inches. They're both deep curvature to them. Are they all sharp? Yes. Ray is getting a Juyo Masamune school Tanto, selling some of his pieces to finance it. Wow. Steve, we have your sword here. I had to bring it in to see if, I thought Kiyomi would be here to check out the surface to see if she could do the Sayagaki. I'm pretty sure she can. What do you do with them? Huh.
No, that's something from
Any ones that look like canes, no guard. You're talking about a shikomezue. We do have shikomezue.
But also, oh my god, seeing the Death Troopers.
Yeah. And we also have Bakasukate. Shikomezue right over here. Stick swords. Some people will errantly call these Shirasaya, but they're not. Ooh, that's tight today. Sometimes there's 2 different types without guard. One is called Aikuchi, but these are shikomezue. They're disguised as sticks. This one's coming out very nicely. This is a spring steel sword. Plus, if you like Zatoichi, we have Zatoichi's sword. You can feel free to take them down and look at them, but just don't touch the blade with your finger. Be careful because it's kind of cold, and so the Saya are all very loose right now. We don't want you to. If you lose a finger, I just don't want to clean the blood. Let's see. Is Ninjacho like Spinjutsu? I don't know. White Emperor, I'm not sure what that is. Any daggers? We have some Chinese style daggers. We have Zoro Shusui. Zoro Shusui over here. Right down there. What is your crown jewel of swords currently? Like your most high-end design and how much? I don't know. I'd have to think of probably one of our legacy blades or a cloud hammer. Like those are, some of our swords here are like super pretty. Not Scott, he's not pretty. But some of these swords here from Legacy Blade, or sorry, Phoenix Arms.
That's the trend I'm seeing all over social media now.
Where's the price? The price is on our website, rvakatana.com, and we can always tell you. Do you have the S5 Gen from Cloudhammer? We do. It's a two-handed jin. We don't have a one-handed jin, but we have a two-handed jin right down there. We have two versions. Nidai Kitetsu is up, by the way. So right there, Scott, can you scooch to the, thank you. Those two on the bottom right there, those are two-handed jin made of S5. What do you do with a sword in 2023? We admire them, we love them. Cheapest but still good quality, and do you ship to South Africa? We can ship to South Africa. We'd say the best for, like in terms of if you want to use like a daily cutter, something you're going to cut or draw with on a daily basis, the Moritaka Vortex for $200. If you're looking for a sword that you could want to cut with sometimes, just have it for fun, we have the Gold Plum Katana for $70. How much are the display? Do you mean display swords? We're located in Richmond, Virginia. This is the Gold Plum, by the way. Do you have your own personal sword? How many do I have is the better. How many personal swords do I have should be the better question.
Not enough.
We are based in Richmond, Virginia. What is the lowest high price for katana sleds? Like is that Santa with like katana sticking out the side so he can like hack up any reindeer who are bad? Sasuke grass cutter. We do have a Sasuke grass cutter over here. Actually, I moved them over. Oh, no, they're right over there. I didn't realize we have two Yoruichi. Has John Wick ever purchased one? I think that John Wick would just take one.
I think we would happily give John Wick one.
Yes. Comments slowed down even though we have 150 people. I'm coming here if there's a zombie apocalypse. Yeah. Can you show the Jade Tiger? We just got that in. And this is going to be the Sakurado line. Basically, we have an influencer who's helping us. And this is the Jade Tiger. We have two versions of it. This is the alloy guard and spring steel. Only after a match with him. I don't want to fight John Wick. Are you nuts? And then here is the upper end version.
Normally you say you just shoot him, but I wouldn't even want to put a gun at him.
I know, right? Has Adrian Paul ever visited the shop? I have no idea who that is. This one has a really gorgeous Hamon as well. Really pretty sword. We're waiting to get all these swords online. We've been so busy with people coming in.
Paul?
I have no idea. Never heard of him.
Is that douchebag who went to Japan and got kicked out for being like a jerk? I don't know who that is. Or is it the MMA fighter? I don't know.
Do you have any really old swords? We have a $500 sword for sale over here. We have a $600 sword over here.
$600?
Or sorry, 600-year-old sword over here, but it's already been sold to Steve if he's over here.
Let's show this because let me show here. Let me do something.
We do have an authentic World War II Gunto. Made of railway steel, actually. We do have the Sakabato. Go to RVAKatana.com. We do have plenty of blue ones.
This is a 600-year-old sword. Non-Bokucho period from the Kamakura period. But what I want to show you is this scabbard. This is called a Shirasaya, which is white scabbard, which means white scabbard. Shirasaya is thick and it's made to pull moisture or keep moisture and contaminants off the blade. This is used for blade storage. So when people say, do you have Shirasaya in stock? Who has Shirasaya in stock? We don't stock these. If you're talking about a stick sword, this is not Shirasaya. This is a stick sword. It's actually meant to be used like this. It's a finished sword, just it looks like a stick. A Shirasaya and a stick sword are not the same thing. So when you say, do you have Shirasaya? We always scratch our heads because that's a scabbard meant to preserve or maintain a Japanese sword. Like, we don't stock those.
And they custom make them to each
Nobody
individual
stocks
blade.
those. So a Shirasaya, and you're never using a sword in Shirasaya like this. This is not how they're to be
Maybe
used.
at last resort.
Last second, your house is broken into, you're like, oh shit, grab the sword. Yeah, but you're not going to put it on your hip and train with it. So a Shirasaya is strictly for storage of a blade, and that's exactly what we have here, a Shirasaya.
The wood is not sturdy enough for use.
Yeah, the pin is really loose. It's just meant to hold it just enough for storage. But nothing about this is strong enough to use, and the dimensions are not proper. This is not a usable sword. The furniture, there's no furniture on it. It's just for storage. So be today years old when you learn that, but stop asking for, do we stock Shirasaya? Because nobody does.
Cool. Adrian Paul apparently is Duncan McLeod from Highlander. But no, he has not. He's not come in. There's our cheapest at $70, the Gold Plum. It is a 1060 steel blade. Pistol grip coffee mug, no. Lightsabers, no. The World War II Gunto is in the back over there. It is a 24-inch long blade made of railway steel. It's kind of hard to get to at the present second. Morning, my son loved his practice katana, stole the show. Awesome, glad to hear that.
That is so awesome to hear.
That looks good for 600 years old. The main thing about that is that the blade is 600 years old, not the Shirasaya. The Shirasaya looks like it's fairly new.
Yeah.
So
Probably a couple of years, right?
or even, it looks even newer than that to me. What's the one of the cheapest sword? It's a $70 one. Do swords have a warranty? No, because people do stupid stuff with swords.
Ask us how we learned that. We considered it, but when you buy us, we've had people buy a sword and have it bent 90 degrees. Say, can I get my money back?
This is our $70. This is our cheapest sword right there. Do filmmakers ever come over? We actually have had a filmmaker come over.
Yeah, yeah.
No one major. Sakabato, where the Sakabato is over here on this side.
We had two versions of the Sakabato.
So we have a T10 version, it's folded steel. We have this one with a MN65 with an abrasive hub on, but you can see there it's sharp on the inside.
Please show the Sekiro Dai sword. We have 3 Sekiro swords. I don't know them well enough to say. The Gunto, it's kind of hard to get to at the present second. If questions slow down, we'll show it. Right now, we have to catch up. We do ship to California, no problem. This is a Kogurasa blade.
Isn't that pretty? I love the red in this.
We just showed the Sakabato. If you missed it, sorry, we just showed it. Most expensive one is 3,000. 1060 is a type of steel. Amazoro, we definitely have that too. Here's another one of the Sekiro swords. Hattori Hanzo sword. Do I feel like I'm being trolled? Most expensive we have here is a $3,000, almost $3,000 sword from the Tegai family. 500-year-old sword.
You know, like a Hattori Hanzo movie from that movie? No, that movie sucks. And Hattori Hanzo isn't a swordsmith, so we don't have those.
Do you know how to do the Hattori, or sorry, Hattori Hanzo, the Ushi finger hole? I have no idea what that is. Oh, let's see.
Ushi finger hole.
Yeah.
Ushi cow finger.
Amazoro
Cow finger.
and Ghost of Tsushima. Let's the Ghost of Tsushima. We have the sword and the Katana on
Yeah,
opposite
this
sides.
deal. This is an awesome deal.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. This is the 65mm,
$250, a long and a short, and a free stand.
250 for the total.
$250. We have a few left. They went quick.
Emma is 150 bucks. Most of our anime swords are 150. Demon Slayer?
Lots of Demon Slayer. Pick your
Anything
poison.
not on the site yet? Yeah, a few things. We're trying to get it.
We're getting there.
We're so busy these days because of Christmas, but after Christmas, hopefully things will slow down a little. Actually, hopefully they won't slow down, but oh, okay. So we have a scratched up Yoroichi there. That'll be our floor model. Where's the Sharpie?
Yeah, right.
Bro, please Katana Brook. I have no idea what you mean. Sorry. The Zoro Trio. Yes, we have Ichimonji, Sandai Kitetsu, Yubashiri, and Shitsui.
And the Nidai Kitetsu,
And the Nidai Kitetsu now.
which is now on the website.
Zoro, yes. So we have all Zoro swords on our website right now. Look under One Piece on our website, rvakatana.com. Have y'all ever got cut by accident? I don't want to answer that question. We do not deliver to the UK.
This week.
Not sure about Romania. You'd have to check with your customs and see and let us
Yeah,
know.
so yeah, definitely check to make sure it's okay. We do ship around the world, but it's constantly changing. So there are several countries we used to ship to that we no longer ship to. I think Singapore or Italy. We no longer ship to Italy, correct?
Italy, we cannot.
We cannot ship to Italy anymore.
Singapore,
we can't ship to UK.
UK can't. The best for $100, probably one of the Heaven and Earth swords over here. The Black Samurai is a popular one. Do you have swords for combat? Yes, we do.
That one.
We don't have Brooks' sword.
They
I don't know who that is.
Hattori Hanzo is known as expert tactician and master of sword fighting. Yes, yes,
He was a ninja jonin. He was a daimyo and a lord. He's very famous for bringing 300 ninja together in a force, the largest ever, to help Tokugawa Ieyasu escape to Mikawa Castle through the Iga territory. So he
Canada-
used 200 Koga and 100 Iga ninja.
Canada, no problem. You just have to pay duties and stuff.
a commander of fast war crimes. More so than
Can you? Yeah, that's been broken.
Yeah.
The piece is hanging there. We're gonna fix that once we go off live here. Best combat sword for a beginner is probably one of the Moritaka Moritaka 9260 for a beginner. For if you're more experienced, well, if you have a better budget, then our S5 shock steel swords. Inosuke sword. We do have Inosuke sword.
Just got those back in.
We just got them back in yesterday.
Because for some reason, people buy two.
Gee, I wonder why.
I wonder why they buy two of
Sweden, no
these.
problem. Hello from Washington State.
Oh, how's it going? You're up early. Good morning.
Yeah, you are up early for Washington State. How much for the winter and sun you got in yesterday? The winter and sun. Oh, winter sun. The winter sun.
Oh,
It's on our website. I think it's three something.
375.
375 for the winter sun. Dragon King. It's an awesome
We
sword.
love this sword. This is beautiful.
Spring steel texture black sheath 200 range. Yes, go to our website. Look up the Vortex. VORTEX. Those are spring steel swords with a Ishime style.
It's got monkeys. It's got macaques. It's got Japanese snow monkeys on it.
Imperial Dragon. Not sure which one that is.
Imperial Dragon. Is that a Tachi? No, I don't know which model that is.
Yeah. That's really bad. We have so many swords, we can't keep track of all the names.
Let me look it up.
Moritaka Imperial Dragon. So it's probably it's one of these guys. We just don't know which one it is.
Yeah, because the 212 also put their weight as well. I just love that Cody Rex also gave them a sort of stuff.
No, we talk about.
So those kind of my favorite lines was just like, when they haven't checked in a while, I was like, oh yeah, Cody.
Oh, there it is, Imperial Dragon. Phoenix
Zoro
Arms.
sword. Yes, we do have Zoro sword.
Phoenix Arms Imperial Dragon.
Oh well, that's the
that's this one.
that's a dowel. That's a dowel, but I think he was asking about a katana. So there's Zoro swords over here.
Oh, is it gone? Is it sold?
I don't think so. I was like, I hope it wasn't stolen because I know it wasn't sold. I love that sword.
Is it on the rack?
Custom orders. It depends on what you are looking for in a custom.
This is the Imperial Dragon.
Depends on how custom you're asking. I mean, you want a custom blade, do you want custom fittings, or do you just want things that are assembled with stock fittings? So, Damascus blades, yes. This is a Damascus blade right here. We also have Damascus katana, several versions. The hammer spine is probably one of our popular ones. We just got the Heaven and Earth one back in stock.
We could do this all day. This thing is magical.
Nihonto wa arimasu ka? Yes, we do actually.
Nihonto Ario.
We have one that we brought in today for Scott's wife to do some sayagaki, but there it is right there. We have a Nihonto there. Yeah, sure. And then we have several Nihonto over here and in the display case.
これがね、鎌倉ですよ。
鎌倉じゃないよ、南北朝。
南北朝だ。
南北朝。あんたの一番好きな時代。
それが一番好きだった。鎌倉の日本刀が大好きだった。それが一番の。
Moritaka Black Imperial. Yes, Black Imperial. That one's a really nice one.
さっきがかっこいいな。
かっこいいな、おきさき。
さっきだって。
What's the best sword for zombies? They ask on YouTube. The best sword we have for zombies is probably an S5 shock steel sword. Can the Inosuke sword make a clean cut? Never tried. I think it might be hard.
I haven't cut with that yet. I think it's gonna get hung up.
It's an anime sword.
I think I saw a mini katana cut with it though, so I think it does work.
Anything will cut if you're brave enough.
Can we see the red bladed sakura? Yeah, we can do that. Can you show the Imperial? That's like, I think it's this one. I think this is the Imperial.
The Black Imperial.
Mm-hmm. I think so. I think it has the chrysanthemum crest on the tsuba. Yeah.
You can see like the I don't know if full
Oh, was this Imperial?
Yeah. Red bladed sakura.
ability of the droids and how they're going up, probably
It's this one over here. I designed this one, so I'm very proud of this one.
I love this sword. There's a reason. And they have a knife.
Which Kamizue can definitely cut. No Kasarigama.
Out and lower the wrist of
We do have Sasuke's sword. Do I get a royalty for showing off the Koda? Maybe if you help us sell it, but wait a minute, you already bought it, Steve. Are you the Dragon Warrior? No.
No.
Let's see, Sasuke's sword. Over here we have two versions, the white and black grass cutters. Yes, we do have Emma. Emma, it matches your best camouflage with your jacket, dude. Everything's so purple. Yoroichi, we have Yoroichi right there.
Two of them out?
It was a mistake. We have two of them. One of them has a scratch saya, so we'll sell that one for cheaper. Rengoku, we do have Rengoku right up above, right up there is Rengoku. Can I see a Chinese sword? Like what kind? Shao, Tian, we have both. Any shave sharp katana? No.
There's Rengoku.
Oh.
Law, we have a law sword, but they forgot to send us the furry Saya cover, or Suba cover, but we will get that in the future. Here are Chinese swords over here. Some Dao, Jian. More Dao, more Jian. So there's a law sword on the back there, but we're waiting to get the covers back. How much is the White Samurai? Is like a DVD for Last Samurai? I'd love to see a pair of Dao blades. Pair, as in like in the same scabbard. We don't actually have any. We were looking to get them, but they're kind of expensive. Any Scottish swords? It's not Scottish, it's crap. We have the Claymore. We don't have the basket hilt Claymore. Do you guys have any katana from Demon Slayer, but with real blade? They're all real blades, Natty. So these ones over here are real blades, steel blades. We are starting to get 1060 steel blades as well, which are a step up from 1045 blades. Any spear point katana? Not that I can think of. Kogarasu, maybe.
We're sold out.
We're sold out of Kogarasu. We're going to be getting some really cool Kogarasu in the future.
That Hanjiro sold pretty quick.
The Hanjiro, that's the Unukubi, that one went fast. Viking blade, we do have the Viking Tinker right behind Scott there. Is there Excalibur? That's right beside the Viking sword. If you pull it out, you become King of the Britons. How much do they cost? Our least expensive is 70, and they go up into the thousands. Depends on what kind. We want to have a sword for everybody. We have wooden swords for kids. We have inexpensive swords. All functional, though. We do not have swords of omens from Thundercats. People ask us all the time. Can't find it.
Thundercats, oh! I'm trying to find a good version that's practical.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of...
All the versions are crap.
Yeah. Pretty much.
All the versions are stainless steel. Do you have any swords for Game of Thrones? We do not. It's a licensed sword. They're all stainless steel. Knights Templar. We had a Templar sword, but it's sold. I just need the short version. Short version of what, Ambu? Swords for people with sword phobias.
Yes.
You will get over your phobia, but this is wood.
It's a wood blade.
No pain. We do not have Zulfikar, I don't think, unless it's a bleach sword. We got several new bleach swords, which we don't know the nine. Do you have a cut-through katanas? I don't know what that means. We don't have the Highlander sword. Gonna buy your godbrother a wooden sword for Christmas. Depending on where you are, it won't reach you, sadly, for Christmas, if we have to ship it. If you can come to the shop, we can definitely have one here. Oh God, don't do it. Please don't do it.
It's Tuesday, innit?
No, it's Saturday.
It's Saturday, innit? Care for a stabbing.
Do you have a website? Yes, RVAKatana.com. RVAKatana.com. Plus, someone was asking about pirate sword. The closest thing we have is this Corsair sword over here. We don't have Jon Snow sword. We do have Kenshin's reverse blade, the Sakabato. We do have it.
We also have the Hitokiri Batosai.
The Hitokiri Batosai is so cool. Can you cut cheese with it? Scott was cutting plenty of cheese yesterday. He wasn't using a sword either. I'm still scarred by that. The least expensive one we have is 70. Practical and sharp. Several of them are practical and sharp. All of them are sharp. Some of them are more practical than others. This is a Sakabato right here. Any 7-foot swords? No.
You gotta be really careful on sheathing this.
Yeah, all the swords are. That's our longest one, about 5.5 feet. Smallest sword we have, probably a Tanto. What type of Tanto do you have? We have a lot of Tanto. Go to our website, rvakatana.com. Philippines we can do. We can ship to the Philippines.
We finally got the Dragon King Modern Tanto is back in stock. We finally got another one of these yesterday. These are flying out of here. Amazing.
Wooden braid blades freak me out, says Insanity Pepper, because of the movie Harakiri.
Oh, Harakiri is awesome. Tatsuya Nakadai, what an awesome movie.
Oh, sorry, Tom Gale Nguyen. I didn't see your comment here. Hold on a second. Let's see. I missed all these comments here on YouTube. Sorry about that. How much for to ship Choji oil to Canada? I don't know for sure. We would have to, we'd have to go look into it.
It's probably like $12.
To Canada? Probably at least 20. because shipping is expensive.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Really? Okay.
Because that's like UPS bare minimum is 20. Any kokatana or shinobi gadana, we do not have any kokatana like that. We can get some actually.
No Shisakatana? But
Katana
we
with
do
deep
have
swordie, yes.
You said Shinobi Katana?
Well, they're talking about like a cut down katana more.
Oh,
A real
not
katana.
an American movie ninja sword?
Can you show off this is our okatana over here, by the way, with deep swordie.
Do we have any deep sword left?
Could you show a selection designed by me? I would say most of these are probably designed by me.
Where's the deep sword? We sold out?
Deep swordie?
Where's the...
Oh yeah, we have that really deep swordie one over here. They're over here. I moved them over here to make space for the other ones here. So we have some deep swordie ones over here. This one's our deepest swordie. This one's like massive swordie. Look at that. I ordered a Vortex Wednesday. It's already here. Glad you got it. Do not watch.
Oh, I'm glad you got that. What do you think? Are you happy with it? First off, did it arrive okay? We packed
Hey,
it up
GR.
good. Yeah, it's an amazing sword. We love it.
UK, we can't ship it. Sorry. The Black Dragon Katana. The Black Samurai Dragon right here. This is our one of our basic swords, 1060 steel, $100. We don't have a cutlass. But we do have something similar, the Corsair sword. Any axe. We can get it from Cast Siberia, but we don't carry them regularly. And my axe.
It's not your game, it's.
Let's see. Emma sword, we do have it. Do you have a curved blade versus can you show how to use a curved blade? Pretty much the same. Just curved blades, there are certain techniques that work better. Is it possible to get a custom color Saya from Cloudhammer? That is very hard to get a custom color. Like Saya is one of the hardest things to get from Cloudhammer. Because they don't have the same relationship with the Saya makers that others do. See you, Candyman. We don't make our own. These are sharp dark. Short sword, we do have some Gladius, Gladii, other swords that are short. We do. Yeah, sorry about that, Outlander. It's very hard to get anything custom, super custom from Cloudhammer. They are full tang, yes. Peace and one. Oh yeah, same to you, man. Merry Christmas. It can alive somebody. We are located in Richmond, Virginia. Any sword with blood red blade. We have some with red blades, but not necessarily blood red. What is your blood is different colors for different people. As an acupuncturist, I know this. Any heavy katanas? Yes. Is T10 clay tempered strong enough for test cutting on bone? For raw bone, yes. For dry bone, no. Dry bone, you're going to screw your sword up. Cooked bone, I should say. We do not have katana from the movie Blade. I remember you mentioning Saya troubles in the Jensen interview. Yeah. Emma is 150. RVA Katana at RVAKatana.com. All right, people, we're probably going to shut it down. It's 11 o'clock. We've been going for about an hour now, and we will shut it down. I hope if you don't catch us, Steve, no update on the Shinken L6. I haven't heard from them in like a month plus. They're not responding to me. He ghosts me for a while, and then he'll come back again.
It'll be worth the wait.
Yeah. What steel do you make your katana from? Depends on which katana. How much? They start at $70 and go up to $1,000. Oh, someone wants to see the gunto. We can do that. This is a railway steel gunto, so it is signed. This is our last gunto. We are not carrying gunto after this. To me, they are just a little bit bad juju, but that's me. Any thoughts on color blades?
We have color blades. We have black, red, and blue blades.
What time is Scott on Discord? 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock today.
I just bought Nidai Kitetsu and Shisui. Awesome.
Awesome.
7.
Thank you. Sorry it took me so long to get that up. You see, we're running a mile a minute. So thanks for your patience, buddy.
I love how everyone was commenting.
Okay, people, we are going to shut down. And once again, join our Discord. Actually, before we go down, can one of the mods post our Discord link? Apparently, we lost our permalink.
Yeah, we have to get one more boost. We lost a boost.
What is the boost?
It's like $30 a year. You get boosts. And we're 13 out of 14. So one more boost, and we've unlocked it. And have
Can we just buy that?
Yeah.
I'll buy that.
Yeah. Buy it.
Just tell me. I didn't know that. Do you have other swords, not katanas? Yes. Are they strong? Some are stronger than others. Scott needs to get an adventure bike. I'm sure he does.
Adventure bike. I just sold a Multistrada. I just sold 3 motorcycles. So yeah, no longer am riding bikes for a while.
What steel for the best katana? For best durability, S5. For the best cutting, probably SX105V.
What do you mean adventure bike? Like a bicycle? Because I'm fat? I hear you.
the person who said it doesn't. There's no malice there.
It's just like all on it.
Okay, see you guys later.
You guys have a good rest of your weekend. If we don't see you, have a Merry Christmas. Be safe, please. Get something to drink. One thing.
I got water at the. All right, YouTube. I gotta shut you down. I need to get this off of the rack first.